My overall view of homelessness has drastically changed, a 2017 volunteer stated. Project Homeless Connect Omaha is a very life-changing event, because this brings together people who are experiencing homelessness and people just like you and me. Now, to help you experience what I experienced, I'm going to discuss what Project Homeless Connect Omaha is, what I did, the causes of homelessness, ways to stop homelessness, and the different themes that are in relation to Christian life and service. The agency that I decided to volunteer at was Project Homeless Connect Omaha. This is an opportunity fair that happens once a year in the Creighton Gym. This provides hundreds of people who are experiencing homelessness different opportunities. In this gym, there were over 30 different opportunities. One half of the gym provided medical services, while the other half of the gym provided things such as housing and deportation information. At Project Homeless Connect Omaha, I was part of the cleanup crew and I was also a navigator. The cleanup crew is pretty self-explanatory, but being a navigator really changed my perspective. As a navigator, I was paired with a homeless person, so it was one-on-one contact. I was their director, their planner, and their friend throughout the entire day. One of the clients that I experienced, his name was Shaddai. His story really changed my perspective on who homeless people really are. And his story changed me because he's actually my age. But we grew up in very different lives. For example, when he was 13 years old, he got kicked out of his home. He did not finish high school. He's been in and out of jail, and he also has a daughter. It really made me realize that I need to look at homeless people in a more positive light. Now, there are several different structures that can cause homelessness. The first one is the family structure. Some people can be fleeing their home due to abuse and addiction. Another structure is our economic structure. Now, our minimum wage, people are typically making about $9 an hour. This means that people are making about $18,000 per year, so it's very hard to build a family on that small amount of money. Fortunately, though, there are several different ways that we are able to end homelessness. But the big one that I want you to take away is the way that me and you can make a change. We can create awareness of homelessness in Omaha, Nebraska, because it's very prevalent. Now, in relation to Christian life and service, there are several different themes that Project Homeless Connect Omaha provided. The first one is restlessness. Restlessness is wanting more and feeling dissatisfied with your life. Although this may feel like a very negative feeling, this feeling actually drives you closer to God. But sometimes people fill this void with negative things. For example, like drugs and alcohol. And unfortunately, there are a large number of homeless people who do fill it with negative things. At Project Homeless Connect Omaha, they provided several different positive resources to fill this void. For example, these opportunities, like job opportunities. Although job opportunities will never be enough to fill this void, because God is the ultimate want and need. The second theme is the Good Samaritan. We all know the story of the Good Samaritan. Overall, this teaches us how everyone is our neighbor, no matter their religion or ethical background. Project Homeless Connect Omaha demonstrates this because as a volunteer, I did not care about their ethical background or how much money they had. As a group, we just all wanted to come together and help these people who needed our help. And finally is the Last Judgment. The Last Judgment is basically the end of the world, or where we're going to go after we die. This does not depend on our religion or how much we pray. It depends on how we treat our brothers and sisters. The one question that you should be able to ask yourself is, did I give myself to these people that were in need? Did I give my full self? Project Homeless Connect Omaha allows you to take a step forward towards answering that question. Now, I encourage you to take advantage of the life-changing opportunities that Project Homeless Connect Omaha provides. I hope that learning about Project Homeless Connect Omaha, what I did, the causes of homelessness, ways to stop homelessness, and the relation to our theology class inspires you to help people who are in need. A 2017 volunteer stated, "I thank God for every person who I came in contact with today." Thank you.